Hi, Elfreda here of Metta morphics. Just thought I'd do a little video today, since it's a while since I've done one, and have a chat about how to use mindfulness to manage your stress. Now, when I deliver mindfulness programs, I deliver them in three different ways. One is I have an online course, which is a 6-week course, which you can access through my website. The link to the website is below. Or you can come and see me face to face and attend a course. I deliver 8 and 6-week courses for different organisations, as well as regularly on a private basis, and workshops. But I often meet people who also say to me, look, I don't have the time to attend a 6 or 8-week course, and it's very difficult for me to maybe allow some time or create some time for me to do a course online. And some people in some cases don't feel comfortable doing an online course. So the other way that I deliver programs is one-to-one with somebody. And so I'm going to give you an idea of how that works so you can perhaps implement some of the things that I would do in a one-to-one session yourself. So the first thing is when somebody comes to me in a one-to-one as a client to learn about mindfulness and to manage their stress better, the first thing I do is I look at what is happening to them when they're stressed. So the first thing is, what are their triggers? Very often we don't realize what's triggering our stress. We actually know we're stressed when we're in the midst of it. So it's really important to start to look at what's going on in your life when you start to feel stressed. You know, is it in particular situations? Is it in relation to certain people? Is it a certain set of behaviors that you are acting on or that you are implementing in a way when it comes to your stress? And so when we look at that, we can start to unpick, well, what kind of thoughts you're having? How does that affect your physiology? And when you explore mindfulness or when you practice mindfulness, some of the meditations are about the body and other meditations are about helping you focus. One of the things that we do with focus is using the breath. And I always say this is a little bit like when you have a child who's upset and you rattle the car keys or something in front of them, and instantly their focus moves from whatever was upsetting them to the other thing. And this is what mindfulness is. So when you practice mindfulness, you're focusing on your problem very often. That's creating the overthinking, and you're going over and over in your mind. And you shift your focus away from that to something else. That may be the breath, that may be the body. And when you do that, you start to train the mind to focus elsewhere. Now, the important thing to understand is that you're not trying to change anything. You're just trying to bring yourself into the present moment and learning to be present with whatever arises. Now, from a mind coaching perspective, I always think it's important that we feel empowered. So when we are present with whatever is arising in our life, then we have decisions we can make in that moment to actually improve things for ourselves. And those decisions impact what happens in the future. Because very often when we're caught in a loop of overthinking, we're worrying about things that may happen or worrying that things that happened before will happen again. But when we're present in the present moment, we can make better decisions about what we need to do. Now, also when people come to me one-to-one, I will give them a meditation that they can then download and they can use to practice themselves to build their meditation practice. On my website, if you click on the link, you'll see there's a members only page. And if you subscribe to my website, you'll also find there are a number of meditations on that page that you can use if you want to create your own mindfulness meditation practice. So thanks very much for watching today. If you want to contact me, the mobile number, the website and my email address are below. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope our paths cross in the future.